I seen something today that said the first 6 months of this year have been a bitch, but the next 6 months of this year, I'm going to make my bitch. Come on in, let's have a story time. No, but for real, I'm gonna get deep with you guys because I don't think that anybody really knows, especially on this app, like the level of shit that I've endured in the last 6 months. A cold sore, and honestly, that's because I am breaking the final stress point. We're at the breakthrough right now, and it all just kind of came to a head last week. So anytime that my body is under like insane amount of stress, and when I'm telling you, like, I was like having like heart issues, like my chest is hurting, like shooting into my right arm. I'm okay, everything is fine. But when I say that this is the level of stress that I have endured, that's what I mean. So, as many of you know, I own a salon. I am a licensed esthetician, but I mainly specialize in lashes. And as of 1 year ago, I have become a lash instructor. So, I certify people now to start doing lashes as well. This time last year, we were hitting a point in our salon where it just felt like we were outgrowing the room, that the staff was all wanting to bring on new services and things were just kind of feeling a little stuffed. Like we were crammed like sardines. I did get a really great deal on another location, and I started kind of going over there and working on it when I had any free time. We had to move into it abruptly, and so it shook a lot of things up that I wasn't quite ready for at that time. With us being forced to kind of move into that building at that time, two of the girls that were my employees decided to go solo and rent rooms from me and become solo lash technicians. And things were going really good with them before this had all come about. So as happy as I was and as proud as I was that they were like moving up, at the same time I was like, ugh, what am I gonna do? So me thinking at this time that this is like great, like I've been bringing on these new girls with these classes I've been training, I'm gonna just, onboard them and hire them on. Without going into too much detail, I have hit every road bump after every road bump after every road bump after every mountain, boulder, put on a smile for my clients and stuff, but like deep down, I have been fighting literally for the life of my business. There's been a lot of sleepless nights. And I'm not on here looking for any sort of sympathy. I don't want sympathy at all. As a matter of fact, I want the opposite. Like, I want to tell you guys something really crazy cool that happened, and I want people to know that going after your dreams comes with a price. It's a very, very, very expensive price, and it's not always necessarily made of money, but it's worth it because if you keep going, the reward is there. But right before your brightest moments are always going to be your darkest days. So I've been battling and battling and battling. I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what to do. I feel like I've been throwing shit at the wall trying to see what fits and what I can make work, but nothing is working. Every time I think I have a solution and I feel all right with moving forward, the solution all of a sudden crumbles and now I have to come up with a new solution. Last week, I just kept getting hit over and over and over to the point where I was like, God, I don't know what to do. I'm sick to my stomach. I am ridden with anxiety. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I want off this ride. But also low-key deep down, I know that every time that I've ever felt somewhere similar to that within a few days or weeks, like, comes a monumental moment, and then I'm grateful that I stuck with it. But this time it was like different. It was like I'm tired. I want to give up. And I felt with every fiber of my being, like every fiber of my being, that the answer was to get rid of everything that has me chained down right now, that is not giving me freedom. I decided I would sleep on it and come up with, my thought the following day, because I deserve the peace. But in the back of my mind, I'm saying, I don't know, this is really scary. maybe I could buy one more month. And so what happens? Bam, 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 bam. I'm hit with 4 clear direct signs. I'm just literally smacked upside of my head with the absolute reason that I need to move forward with what I need to move forward with. So I knew it wasn't gonna be easy. Like, I knew that it was gonna be really hard. And how am I gonna do it? Like, once I make this move, how am I gonna cover my overhead? I didn't have the answer. So I sat there in between clients and I wrote up a stupid little thing to post on my stories, basically saying that I was selling a turnkey business, which is my body contouring business. I don't have time to do. I don't have time to promote. I just don't. Stories, honestly, I was like, I bet it'll take like a year to sell, if that. And I'm gonna really have to push. I've been teaching lash training classes. I haven't pursued wholeheartedly with all of my heart because I battle with imposter syndrome, and I feel very experienced enough to offer this, but it's very hard for me to consider myself in a teacher role or somebody who is helping people learn. It's very hard for me to put myself in verbiage in that position. So I've been promoting this class like fucking crazy, dude. I've been posting it every single day for months. Like, I have a June class coming up. I was like, all I need is 3 students, 3. And that covers my rent. And then if I can sell this body contouring business, then that buys me more time. So as I'm sitting in the recliner in my salon, stressed because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I feel like everything inside of me is telling me that I need to do this, but I don't have the answers and I don't know what my next move is. The literal next thing that happened, I'm literally like this.
Mom, are you fine?
It's okay. The very next thing that happens is a girl walks in through my door and she asks, are you Ashley? Are you the owner? And I say, yeah, I am. She's like, I wanted to sign up for your class. I couldn't quite figure out how to do it online. And I was like, this? And I was like, really? And I was trying not to freak her out because I was like, you were just the answer that I needed. I wanted to fucking hug her. And the sweetest thing was she looked at me and she said that she's been inspired, that she's been watching me, and that she only wanted to learn from me. And that kind of relieved that feeling inside of me that I wasn't good enough to be doing this in the first place. I felt a weight lifted as I went on to do my next service with my next client. When I came out of that service, I had a message on my phone. It was a woman, and she said that she was really interested in the body contouring business, that she wanted to buy it from me. I actually have to go right now because we're meeting up to sign papers. Wish me luck. I feel very confident that I'm moving in the right direction, and sometimes it looks like this and sometimes it's scary. Just trust the process and trust your heart. Thank you. And believe in yourself, please. Always do it for them.